this is another representation of what adaptive optics is. You have your wavefront sensor that says, hey, this is what the wavefront looks like. It sends that information to the deformable mirror that then pistons itself so that it can change the path length, that like the light is traveling here compared to here. Basically what I said in high school was, well, I was always good at math and I like science. So I was like, I'll do the best of both worlds in that regard and I'll do physics. And then I came here, I started taking the intro classes, I started seeing the research that was being offered, and it grabbed me pretty quick. And it was within the first year I knew, okay, I'm sticking with this and I'm pretty sure I want to go to grad school for this as well. Classes here really got me in the correct mindset for graduate courses, because graduate courses, they're a bear. There's some late nights.
Once you leave St. Norbert, and wherever you go, whether it's to graduate school, to the private sector, for employment, you're going to be given tasks that the answers are not in the textbook. And you have to think your way out of it. Find the solution, be creative, innovate, design, test.
Notre Dame has many different research experiences that you can go into. It's a very wide variety. And they have professors that work with world-class facilities. Around a semester into my graduate work, I signed on with my current advisor, Justin Krepp, and his work is very heavily dependent on instrumentation, it's called, which is just making actual physical parts for telescopes, for astronomy in general. And this is his newest project.
The work that Sam is doing involves solving one of the biggest problems inherent with all ground-based telescopes. Even the biggest, best, most technologically advanced telescopes here on the surface of the Earth have this problem. And that problem is the atmosphere. If you've ever seen the road on a hot summer day, the air shimmer, right? That's always in the atmosphere.
The light, you could say it's at the edge of the observable universe, so it's 10 to the 26 meters away. It could be 13 billion light years away from us. And it travels all that way, it's perfectly fine, nothing's been messing with it, nothing's been messing with it. And then in the last 10 to 6 meters, or barely a fraction of a second, it hits the atmosphere, and just like that, it's altered, it's screwed up. And that immediately screws up our images.
Even those telescopes high up on mountaintops in very dry climates, their images suffer. And what Sam is doing, is researching, is something called adaptive optics. And that is the means to correct out for that atmospheric shimmer and in real time.
If we are capable of creating a successful adaptive optics system, that'll open science avenues that haven't been explored as of yet.
So this is very important work that affects the quality of the astronomical observations across the planet.
And we can perform science on even smaller, less radiant objects and objects that are even further back in time. It's a terrific opportunity to be able to have a program that's excited enough about having you as a student to where they're willing to pay you to go to school, because it takes a lot of the pressure off.
These graduate programs, especially those that carry the full support that Sam enjoys, are very competitive. And you're competing with students not only from around the country, but for a big-time program like Notre Dame, from around the world. So it's a major accomplishment to get one of these acceptances.